Welcome back to my Creative Chronic Life, and today I am back with my planner lineup for 2025. It's taken me a little bit longer to decide because I was being very indecisive. I do have separate videos of some of the setups, so I'll link them in the description box below if you want to see each individual one. I may post this before the rest of them are out, only because it had a procedure, so I'm still pretty much resting. I wanted to get this out just in case if you were still looking for your 2025 planners and you needed some inspiration. So I thought I would go ahead and tell you. So I just wanted to let you know that we're now at the end of January, middle to end of January. I'm only finding it in time to actually post this video. So some of the information is what I was talking about in the month of December. I just thought I'd let you know. I've currently got 4 planners here, but I do have another 2 that I have on the side, and then I've got 1 more which is on its way. Only because I'm going to mention them in this planner anyway, but I'll do a separate video. But my main planner lineups will be these here, so I will share them as just as a quick flip through, a little bit of a chart, just to kind of let you go. So we'll start off with this top one. So first off, this is my Hobonichi Paddington Weeks. I made this cover myself, but realistically I'll show you. And this is what the cover actually looks like. I don't mind that it's covered. I think it's super cute that it's under there, but I didn't want to ruin the cream colour, so I decided to make myself a little faux leather cover, and it's just 3 different types of texture. It's got stripes down the back, and then the front and back are okay, and I just used it, you know, with a sewing machine. And then inside this is the cover. We've got some, I'm just going to kind of run through what's going on because I've got an in-depth video of this anyway. We've got some acetate, a little pocket here, and it says please look after this bear, thank you, 2025. We've got a little setup here with some washi, and then we go in with our calendar. Now this is going to be my budget / savings planner. I wanted to save up for fertility treatment this year. I mean, of course, it's my goal to start. I'm not sure how long it's going to actually take me, but I wanted to just be more in control of my finances. So I decided to use this as a budget planner. So we've got a year at a glance, and then we've got this little section here to be able to mark things down. I want to put in how much I've saved per month, just so I can have a running track of that. And then we jumped in right in with the December setup, because this started in December, end of November, December. And then I've already got a plan with me of this, and then this is our January setup, which is good to go. These kits are from Designing Life D. I love the fact that now you can get the little covers to cover the red parts. I mean, there's one there, but I don't think that really matters. And then it goes into the kind of monthly section, and then we will start here. And then this started November 25th, so we got the entire month of December. And all I've done is on this side where you've got the weekdays is just to write down a little bit more of an in-depth system. And I'm new to this as well. This is the first time I'm doing this, so I'm a bit not all over the place, but almost all over the place. I didn't expect to have a lot of payments that would be pending, so they look like I purchased on one day but then they came out another day, so that's been a little bit confusing. So I'm still trying to figure that out. We've got a no spend, running expenses, so the date and the amount and where or what, income, and then savings, and then outgoings, like the total outgoings per week. And as you can see, I haven't actually done this section here, only because I had a lot of pending payments and I wasn't sure how to do it. So I thought, just write down what I need to write down. I'm going to go back and fill that in. And then same with this side here as well. I decided not to fill anything in, only because by this point I was already recovering from being a little bit under the weather, so I just didn't fill this side, but I made sure to kind of stick to this side. So again, we've got the no spend, and then we're on week the 22nd, so the December. We're actually at the end of December, so I'm a week late, so I need to fill this in, but because I can't fully stretch my arm to like hold onto a stencil, I've just left it blank for now. And of course, look, I've decorated it. These are from Little Bloom Papery, so I've decorated it. We've got a little bookmark, and that's how it will continue. And then these tabs are from Stick With Kate. I love them, they're really cool. And then at the end, where all the notes pages are, I've just done a savings challenge. So savings challenge, I decorated this as well. That video's not out because I'm a little bit behind, but this is a penny savings challenge, so you can save from a penny up to, I think it's £3.34, and the largest amount is £6, and that will get you, if you did the entire tracker, you end up saving £600. And then I've got a £1 saving challenge, a £2 saving challenge, and then we have a £5 and a £10 saving challenge. And then at the back here, I've got a kind of debt repayment tracker. And then at the back here, I think did a little pen swatch. Yeah, I did. So that is our Hobonichi Paddington weeks, and I'm loving setting this up. The only thing I find is that I feel a little bit restricted, should I say, because I feel like it's the same type of setting. I'm looking into, I've purchased some stickers from Josephine Bow Designs, so in January I'm going to try and do a layer or a spread just 1 week out of the month, because they're expensive. I can't do every single week, but just do 1 week out of the month where I just plan with a kit to see if that makes my life easier. And if it does, fine. If it doesn't, I'm just going to stick with the generic writing pen. But what I might do is I might go ahead and, you know, fill this out for the entire month. I didn't do it for the entire month because I thought, what if I want to change it up if I need a longer week, because, you know, around the 1st it's payday, a lot of bills go out, so I thought maybe that might be a better idea. So, but maybe moving from January, I think that I might go ahead and just draw it all out once and then be done with it. So yeah, so that is my Hobonichi Paddington weeks, and that's a full setup that I've already got on my channel. The episodes will be coming. I am a little bit behind. I thought I would be able to stick to the weekly sections, but I've not been able to because I've been unwell. But now this is my Leela journal notebook. I picked this up in a D-stash. Now I've popped this in here because this was going to be originally be my reading journal, and I actually decided to go ahead and order an Archer and Olive note B5 kind of bullet journal. That's on its way. I'm not sure when it's going to come, but I wanted to share this one because I'll be using this as a media tracker. Now I thought I'm not 100% sure if I want to combine both of them with the reading, or this one's going to be separate or that. But as it stands currently, I don't know what size a B5 is. I think it's a bit bigger than an A5. So I think it's a bit bigger than an A5, but I won't know till it arrives, which is probably going to be the middle of January. But I wanted to share just in case if you was looking. So this was going to be my reading journal. It's now going to be a media journal, so yeah, this is a Leela journal, so it's going to be a media tracker. I will be doing a video with that, but I just want to hold off until I get my B5 planner, and then I'll see if maybe I'll combine. If I combine it, then I'm going to turn this into an ink swatch video for my fountain pens and Ferris wheel press ink pens. I decided to get into that as well this year if I haven't already got too much on my plate. So I'll keep you posted and look out for a video in 2025. And so all it is a Leela journal, and this is Lily of the Valley. They're about £29 give or take on the website, but of course they're in the US, so you've got to think about shipping, that type of thing. It's just a generic bullet journal. It's got the very light beigey bullet journal dots, and it's gold and it's stunning. So yeah, that is that journal. So it's either going to be a media journal / ink swap journal, but I'll keep you posted with that. And then we have our health planner. I'm not sure if you're going to see the setup first or see this after, no idea, but there will be a setup coming if this comes after. This is my Rosy Life A5 planner, 6-month planner, and I've just decorated it, and again I have a full video of the decoration. And this is my health planner. I've only just set it up, so hopefully you'll see a January plan with me soon. I just think it's super cute. I made this one colourful on purpose, being a health journal, because I'll be tracking things from medication, you know, mood, coffee intake, how many hours I get some fresh air, you know, because being in a wheelchair is hard, but where I live, leaving is harder. I have to have somebody with me to leave and be out with me all the time because of my autoimmune conditions. It just makes it hard. So for 2025 I'm hoping to get out a little bit more and kind of face my fears as such. So this journal is going to have pretty much everything in there. So yeah, that's what we've currently got. So this is my health planner. I decorated this myself. I've got a video coming, or it's already here. And then this planner is from the Inspired Stories. It's a beautiful large cover, doesn't even fit the entire screen. And I have a setup video along with a decoration video. I wasn't sure if that was going to ruin, but it has, so hopefully that should come out. It had this in there, but I'm not going to use that anymore. I'll put it on a pencil case instead. This is my Hobonichi Techo cousin, and it's in the A5 size. It's beautiful in terms of the cream cover and everything else like that. I've just decorated it. I have a separate video with me decorating it. And then I'll just take this out so you can see. I've decorated it with just a little pocket here, and I just keep the stickers that I'm using for that month, because obviously we're still in December, so we're setting this up. And again, I've got a part 2, part 3 video of this entire thing. Now this is my catch-all planner. It's going to be a planner where I write down anything and everything, obviously not related to health or money, but it's going to be more everyday life tracking, almost like memory planning as such, but it's going to be in real life. This is what I meant in the previous version of them having the little red, so I'm waiting on some stickers to cover this section in, so that then I can, like, it can just be more cohesive. I didn't think they was going to be as dark as they were. I mean, in the long run it's not a big thing really, is it? And then this is what we've set up already for December. Let's just take this bookmark out. And then this is for January, which I've already kind of set up. These little page kind of markers are from Colour Cafe. They were in the December treat box. Okay, and then we go into our weekly sections, and this starts on the 30th, so as I'm filming this, it's I think the 27th, 8th, something like that. So I've got a couple of more days before we get stuck in, but I will have a planner set up of this coming soon. And then we have our daily sections. Yeah, because we've got turning to a new page. we've got turning to a new page, we've got a double page spread, and then it starts on the 1st. So we'll come back and we'll decorate this, and then we'll get stuck into the planner. I may not show every week, but I will try to show as much as I can. And then these tabs are also from Stick With K, and then at the back we've just got a little section here which I decorated. At the back, I know there's a few pages. All I've done is some ink swatches at the back here, and I'm not quite sure what I'm going to use this for. I saw, oops, I did it again. She got some clear sticker paper and wrote, like, covered this section, and then she got like a Sharpie pen and then wrote down her routine. So as things change, maybe I might do the same, because then you've got almost like a erasable board but in your planner, and that means as weeks change you can then adapt. If you've got a routine that you want to stick to, you can write that in there. So I think that's really good. And then at the end, I think there's only a couple of pages which we've left, but yeah, so that is my catch-all planner for 2025. We'll just move that to the side. And then this, I started this one in November. This is again a Rosy Life planner, but it's the year one, and it's 2024, but I got it in like a discounted price, so I wanted to start in the month of what's it called, November. So I just set some things up, and then we've got December. So this is going to be my messy planner as such. So if I just show you, so these are like the daily set. It's very similar to the Hobonichi. So this is where I can almost like brain dump into this planner. I can put anything in here, personal, non-personal, whatever, and just have a place where it doesn't matter if I make a mess, because I need to have that outlet. Otherwise I'm going to be so afraid of using the other notebooks, I'm not going to enjoy it. So I decided to pick this up. Plus it was really kind of, I mean, compared to like the normal planners, this was really cheap. So I thought, I set it up, I just used I made some kind of tabs myself, and then I've just been decorating it. I've kept it plain. It does have a cover, but that I made myself, but I've not put it on here as yet, only because it I just thought, why not, because I'm just going to have it in my planner caddy anyway. So that is kind of my current catch-all planner, but that one is going to be where I write down like what goes on in a day. This is going to be more like lists as such. Like for example, like here, this was yesterday, so if I want to decorate it I can, if I don't, I don't. So for example, I've put in here all the books that I want to read. I've got like a what I'm doing in a day, things like that. It doesn't matter if I make a mess, and then if I want to make it pretty I can do. So my Hobonichi cousin is going to be a stricter version to this, and I thought, well, why not? I'm going to use them both anyway, but sometimes I need just a little space to be able to like brain dump and like sketch about, and I don't want to just use a notepad. I don't want to just use a piece of paper and then throw the paper in the bin. I'd rather have something here that I can rotate back to, because I've got like ideas in here. I've also put in like reading journal ideas, there's like 2 entire pages of it. And then here I've put in at the bottom, just let's move this out of the way. I've put in at the bottom here what I want in my reading tracker, what I want in my health tracker, things like that. And then I can keep this as that planner. And again, I'm not bothered that it's got no cover. The cat actually decided to chew the bottom of it. And again, it's just a planner that's going to be loved and used. And then the final planner on the list is a kind of, is it a junk journal? I don't know what to call it, but maybe somebody can comment below. So this is just a generic bullet journal from Amazon. I've had it a good couple of years. It came with some like stickers and stencils and things like that. I'm pretty sure they're still in the back. And I used to use it for bullet journaling about my health, and then I didn't like it because it meant I had to spend a lot of time doing it. Anything that's going to be time consuming for me in terms of drawing always causes me a lot more pain in my body, which is why I prefer stickers. Because it's easier to do with one hand. I don't have to be worried about, you know, drawing in a straight line and being wobbly and shaky, that type of thing. So I decided to rip out the pages. I need to glue this one back in and recycle them, and I decided I had a space and a place to be able to journal, but journal in a way that's creative, not journal in another way. I know I could probably do this in one of my planners, but I don't want it to get as chunky, and I want it to be functional and like formatted my other planners. Whereas this, I want to be able to have that creativeness as an outlet and use the leftover stickers that I've got, or anything like pen pal. Like this is a Patreon envelope that came from Europe, and it's just a little stamp. Same with here, this was from something Scribbles, again I can't remember, but if I do I'll put it down. Their Patreon from Los Angeles, 7th of May. I kept it all, and then I wasn't sure what to do with it, and because I'm going to restart back up doing pen pal letters as well, I was going to do it last year, and then I had a few letters and I never got back to them, so I've got back in touch this year and I decided that I was going to start. So I wanted a place where I could have an outlet for maybe the items that I receive, because otherwise I usually stick to weekly stickers in the rest of them and have them all the same, and all these stickers and bits of pieces that I've got are all kind of leftovers. So I decided to do myself a letter to my future self. So that's in there, and then this is just like a little index book which I decorated again, and this is all from like the leftover envelope. This is from the leftover, some washi tape, some stickers that came in the Patreon. I unfortunately lost some of the footage. That brings us to the end of my 2025 planner lineup. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've all enjoyed it. I'll be back soon with the Hobonichi monthly plan with me, and that's all we've got time for. Until next time, bye bye.